Hi, it's Steph. Thanks for clicking. This is my 10th update for Supernatural Pan Interrupted. This is the Supernatural theme project Pan that was created by Jessica and Amanda. It takes each episode of the TV show Supernatural, and there's over 300 of them through 15 seasons, and you are to choose an item for each episode that you work through to either finish or hit a usage goal. Obviously, you cannot work on all 300 and whatever at once, so I am going 6 at a time. I am still in season 1 because even though this project was created in 2018, I just started it last year. So I am still all the way in season 1. I have a long way to go, but I am inching forward. I'm going to start with the episode and product that has been here the longest, and that was for season 1, episode 11, which is called Scarecrow. Sam and Dean contact their father, who tells them to stop searching for him and sends them to a small town in Indiana where people are being sacrificed to a pagan god. This pagan god looks like a scarecrow, hence the name of the episode, and this scarecrow happens to be in an apple orchard. So I picked my Ulta Beauty Lip Balm Stain in the shade Apple. I have a goal to use it 15 times for each of the 15 seasons. At the last update, I had 11 uses. I've used it twice more for 13. This will be rolling out next time. I do like this color. I find that it is versatile for any warm look. It can pull like brown or red or orange, depending on what I'm wearing. It is not what I am wearing today, but I will have those other 2 uses for next time. The next one I'm going to talk about is episode 13, Route 666. Dean's first love asks him to come to Mississippi to investigate a string of racially motivated murders. There is a ghost truck. Okay, the ghost was the ghost of a person, but in life he was very attached to his truck, and in death he is continuing to kill black people as he did in life. I am very attached to my car, which I don't use to kill people, and I am bringing in something that I wear when I'm in my car. My car is a convertible, so I need sunscreen when I'm driving around in her without her top on. This is the Ulta Beauty Sunscreen Continuous Mist SPF 30. I hate this sunscreen. It smells like rubbing alcohol. I'm not really a fan of spray sunscreens in the first place. I have no idea why I bought this because I did actually spend money on this. My goal is to finish it. It does feel very light. It is hard to say how much use I can get out of it, but I am still using it. I used it a few times over the last month, even though we're in fall. I'm actually spending a little bit more time outside because it's not so ridiculously hot. So I'm still trying to finish it and it's not gone yet. Episode 14 is called Nightmare. Sam's precognitive dream leads the brothers to investigate a mysterious death which seems to connect to a boy in possession of the power of telekinesis. Sam is having these nightmares that are coming true, so I picked a product that I might be wearing if I had a nightmare. I haven't had any nightmares over the last month, but I did wear this product. This is a promotional lip balm that I got at a spa on vacation several years ago. I am trying to finish this, and I knew it would take a very long time. It is one of the potted ones, so I just wear this when I go to bed because I want to make sure my fingers are clean when I stick them in there. I still have not hit the bottom of this little pot, so we're nowhere close to being done, but I am still using it. Episode 15 is The Benders. Dean and Sam learn that the kidnappers they seek are not supernatural, but humans using their captives as human prey for a twisted hunting expedition. They are hunting for sport as well as food, which is disgusting. But I'm bringing in something that is food related that is less disgusting than what these guys are hunting for. This is my Maybelline Shinylicious in Berry Bella. The word berry is in the name. It doesn't actually smell like anything at all, but I'm calling it food related. My goal is to finish this. I've had it forever. At the last update, I had 4 uses. I'm now up to 8. I've used another 4, and this is just going to be in here till it's gone because I'm tired of owning it. Next is episode 16, which is called Shadow. When the brothers pursue Meg, a woman responsible for a mysterious murder, she unleashes shadow spirits on them and sets a trap for their father. Since I'm the most creative person in the world, and this episode is called Shadow and includes shadows that kill people, I'm bringing in an eyeshadow. This is the Lilo & Stitch Ohana palette. This is the shade Bungalow. My goal was to use that 15 times, again, for the 15 seasons. At the last update, I had 5 uses. I've used it 3 more times for a total of 8. So I'm about halfway there, but I'm not at my 15 yet, and it'll be in here for another 1 or 2 more months probably. It's a decent shadow. It is getting harder to use now that it's getting over towards the edges. Once I get all 15 of those uses, I'm just going to repress it in the middle so that it'll be easier to use. The last episode I was working on is called Hell House. That's episode 17. Sam and Dean investigate the case of a maniacal ghost inhabiting a long-abandoned Texas farmhouse known as Hell House. They believe the ghost is the spirit of a deceased Depression-era farmer who killed his family, but they soon realize it is something far more powerful. It turned out that the house wasn't haunted exactly. What really happened is that it was graffitied with a spell. That spell caused things that people believe to come true. So, since the town had this urban legend that developed that involved the house being haunted, it actually became haunted because they believed it. So, what I brought in for this episode is the belief, the True Cream Aqua Bomb. Belief made it true. My goal was to finish this little sample. I was very close last time, and yes, it is gone. It only lasted something like 2 more days. So I really liked this, actually. I would also like to shout out Belief because I really appreciate that this sample was entirely full. It was all the way to the top. You could not possibly have fit any more product in there. And I really appreciate that. It is a pet peeve of mine when you're given samples by brands and it doesn't contain what they claim it will. I work with metric all the time, so I know what 3 milliliters is, and Lancome, that is not 3 milliliters. So, but this really was at least 10, so I'm happy about that, and I loved the product. I was really happy with it. I wore this at night, but I probably could wear it under makeup if I wanted to, so I think this is a great product. I might consider buying it in the future. Since I did meet goal on Hell House, I will be bringing in the next episode. That, of course, is season 1, episode 18, and it is called Something Wicked. Dean gets a second chance to right a wrong from his past when the brothers get a mysterious tip from their father about a case they'd worked years ago. When Sam and Dean were kids, their father was hunting a striga in a town in Wisconsin. A striga is like a type of witch-type creature that sucks life force out of children. So there were kids dying as a result of this thing being on a rampage. Dean was kind of frustrated at being left babysitting his brother again, and he had gotten momentarily distracted while his father was out hunting. He was out getting something out of a vending machine at the hotel, and when he came back, he found that Sam was being attacked by the striga. Of course, their father John arrived in time to save him, but Dean was always really upset and felt that it was his fault that Sam was almost killed by a monster when he wasn't paying attention. Dean was only like 10, so it wasn't really his fault. This particular striga went dormant for a couple of decades, but now it is back, and so Dean gets a chance to kill the thing that haunts him from his past. So I am going to do what Dean is doing in this episode. The very first project that I ever participated in was from the Fantastic Ladies. I didn't film it, I just did it through Facebook. And it was called Paranormal Pantivity by Andrea, who is pretty as a peacock here on YouTube. She hasn't posted in a while, but I think her content is still there. Appropriately enough, Paranormal Pantivity is very much on theme for Supernatural. It is about creepy type things and urban legends, and there were a series of prompts for different urban legends. I did not get through all the prompts for this project, so I am going to bring one back and I am going to attempt to defeat it. The prompt that I'm bringing back from Paranormal Pantivity is going to be the Vanishing Hitchhiker. The Vanishing Hitchhiker, of course, refers to that urban legend where you might pick up a hitchhiker, you drive them in whatever direction you were going, and then at some point you check the back seat or your rearview mirror and they are gone. They are no longer in your car. Logically, the Vanishing Hitchhiker is represented by a product that disappears quickly, and I am going to go with this number 8 bath soak from the brand Milk and Honey. You put the salt in the water and it disappears quickly. There are 6 packets of soaks in here. I am planning to use all of them. It's probably going to take me 2 to 3 months to do that. This is lavender and eucalyptus scented, which are 2 scents I like, but I've never tried together. And I'm going to give this a shot. I'm hopefully going to have a chance to do that this weekend. As you might be able to hear, I have a cold, so the eucalyptus would be nice. But I'm going to be trying to finish these for Vanishing Hitchhiker for the episode Something Wicked. So there's my update for next time. I will definitely have finally gotten my last 2 uses for the lip stain I have in for Scarecrow, and who knows about the sunscreen, I can't tell. But wish me luck, good luck with your projects, and I will see you next month. Bye.